Hello everyone, Lipnox VR here, and today we're talking about Pets VR. And I was so excited for this game originally when I actually saw gameplay for this way back on Reddit forever ago, and I installed it on SideQuest and booted it up, and it had this blink turning, so every time that I turned it was snap turning, but it would also blink, and it would go black and then fade back in, and that did something to me that just, I don't get motion sick, but that made me sick. And I couldn't play it. It was like unplayable for me. So unfortunately I missed out. Down the road though, they've thankfully fixed my concerns and added in proper movement thing. This is from Actum Games. And you know what? As much as I, was upset that they didn't have the proper turning and everything, this is a really, really polished experience. So let's get into Pets VR and talk about it. So the biggest thing with Pets VR is, in a way, you're taking care of this dog, but in another aspect, it feels a lot more like a mini-game collection than it does a Tamagotchi. Because it really, at least in this version, it didn't seem like there was any punishment for not doing what you were told. But the dog, he is a little bit pushy. He got me clipping his nails and washing him off. So there's little tasks, and each task has a little description on the board beside it on how you actually perform the task. So this is a game designed around a casual and younger audience. So what is the main goal? You can unlock these hats. The hats are pretty cool. I was surprised how much it changed the character's appearance. And basically we just do what the dog tells us, which is usually just, hang around or play random games, and sometimes you get rewarded with a star, and then you can use the star to either buy the dog treats, which you can teach the dog tricks with, or unlocking the hats. The drawing seems to work decently well. Like everything in this game is well built. You have all these things to pick up, and picking up things works well. You have this room. You can do whatever you want in this room. I hope one thing that I found with this game was, as time went on, it became very clear that the dog kind of had these tasks that he wanted you to do, and after you did them, you just kind of hung around and got told to do random things. But it definitely seemed like the pacing of the game was intended for people to hang out with the dog more than some sort of linear progression kind of thing. So if you want to play with the dog, awesome experience, and it gives you that freedom to do whatever you want. It currently costs nothing right now, so you can just play this for free. And if you have kids, I would definitely put this one in for them. Another thing too that is really, really cool is, you might have seen, we have the clock there. The clock does show your actual time in the headset, so if you're getting told what time bedtime is, there's no way to forget it when it literally has a clock in the headset. You can't set an alarm in the game at all, which might be kind of cool, but you can still see the time, and that is a big win for me, because the last thing I want to do is be checking my phone or checking my clock outside of the headset. Having it inside the world I'm already immersed into is a huge win factor. There's this music device thing you can play music on. You can see all these little activities that we can do, and it all adds just that little bit, and when you combine them all together, it's a big bit. So I'm guessing this is meant to be sort of like the first beta version of this, and that's why it's free, because it's a polished experience that definitely deserves to be sold. So I wouldn't say what's here right now would be something that I would be okay with spending money on personally, but it definitely, if it was for sale right now, I could definitely see this being a few bucks, and I'd be totally cool with that for the right person. It looks like it is coming to Steam, so if you have PC and you want to play this, stay tuned for that. But yeah, I had a fun time checking this game out. It sucks that it took me so long to get here because of the control things, but all those things are fixed now. It's got the proper turning and everything, and proper movement, so we're good on that. That's Pets VR. If you got kids or you're into these kind of things, totally worth it to check this one out. Had a good time. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out of here.